Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master, and we are back here with Gimli and Legolas atop a flat in Lothlorien. And let's see how Gimli has been adjusting to life in the trees.
By Durin's beard, I did not expect to see you again so soon.
I am glad to be surprised, though. Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorien and the majesty of these trees, so like the stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains, fills this dwarf with amazement. But even in a land of marvels, its lady is the greatest one of all. Still, I am ready to return now to the ground. If you ask me, the trees are best admired from below, rather than up among its branches. Yeah, I could see a point with that.
We are just about to search for more patrolling orcs. Why not come with us?
Yes, Legolas and I were just about to to take another walk among the trees of Lothlorien. Come with us. What do you think, Legolas? Is there room in our party for a third? Well, fourth if you count the lynx. Surely Pine Wolf will enjoy seeing the beauty of the wood, and the possibility of hewing an orc or three will only sweeten the appeal that much further. Yeah.
I would be delighted if you were to join us.
The beauty of Lothlorien is best when shared, though we must all remain alert, even when walking among the trees of Lorien. For the orcs of Moria have come down into Nanoherian and are able to sneak past the borders on occasion. Let us know when you are ready to go. Right. Let's go and do our patrol.
Though the memory be now dim, of old, elves and dwarves were close in friendship. Legolas of Mirkwood and Gimli the dwarf, through shared hardship, have rekindled the old bonds. Even now they look for orcs to slay beneath the eaves of Lothlorien.
What do you need?
Are you ready, Pine Wolf? It is possible that no further orcs have crept beyond the borders, but if any have, we must be prepared to do battle. Come, Lynn. I will show you the way. Very well. Let's go this way, my friends. Any orcs headed this way? We shall see. I have been told of the beauty of Lothlorien, but the songs could not do these woods justice. I too have heard the tales, but they were not of the same sort, Legolas. Hold, friends. What? Well, I don't see anything, and your eyes are renowned for their sharpness, and elves apparently for their arrows. What are you shooting at, Legolas? Well, we will have to find out. Let's find out. We apparently shot at an orc, and it took him 2 arrows to kill the orc. Save some of the rest for us, Legolas. You and Pine Wolf will have your chance, Gimli. This orc was just a scout. Oops. Oh, yeah. There you go. Well, maybe that was a bit ambitious. Yeah, let's throw fire on 5 orcs and get all their attention. My tally grows. Let's press on. The remnant of this troop. Should we put out the fire first? Stamp, 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 stamps. Okay, there you go. Good. Saddens me to see this. My axe delights in it, but this dwarf is saddened for your sake and the sake of the lady. Alright. Yeah, well, what do you see, Gimli? Do your dwarf senses detect more orcs nearby? Aye, there be orcs close, but it's my nose that tells me so. Yeah. Alright, okay, there you go. Burning orcs! Yeah, that's how you handle orcs. Crispy critters. And let's see, more of them. I will protect the beauty of Lorien. Oops. Maybe that was a little bit too ambitious. Yeah. And I'm sure the cat is actually doing all my damage. There we go. You're not the only one killing orcs today, Gimli. Add another to Italia Legolas. What's going on now? Your words do not suit you. Too many dwarves have come to Lothlorien in recent days. Another has come to the border, Pine Wolf, and is asking for you. Ooh? And what's this all about? Out of respect for you, Pine Wolf, and as a courtesy to the good you have done us, I have been told to find you and send you to the eaves of the wood. A stranger has arrived on the borders. In these unusual times, such a visitor to Lothlorien has been seen only once. This stranger is a dwarf, and he is asking for you. Alright, let's find out what that is all about. Let's go. What dwarf will willingly come to this place? Do not take it to heart, Gimli. Neither of our kindreds has been friendly for some time. He is welcome to come to Khazad-dûm if he pleased it. I will tie the blindfold on him myself. Yeah. Alright, I'm sure there's a hidden joke for that. Gimli! Glowing sun? It's not Bosie, isn't it? You are a long way from the Iron Hills, Bosie. Things are not going well for the Iron Garrison in Khazad-dûm, Pine Wolf. Mazog still rules much of the deeps, and many of the levels from the stronghold of Zabagatho, and many good dwarves have fallen to his forces. Some, like my own son Bori, are still captive, or worse. I cannot bear to think what torments they may have suffered behind the walls of Zabagatho. Still, the dwarves of the Iron Garrison struggle to reclaim the hidden caverns. But for every beauty that is unearthed, two evils seem to spring forth from the depths. I have come to enlist the help of the ruler of these elf woods. If Celeborn of Lothlorien wishes to reap the benefits of friendship with the dwarves, he must reciprocate it in kind. You are trusted by these elves, Pine Wolf. Tell this warden, this sentry, of our plight. Perhaps they will listen to you. Well, we shall have to see about that. We will bring this dwarf to speak with Celeborn, Pine Wolf, but you will be held responsible for him. You will be accountable for any and all his actions while he remains within the Golden Wood. Come with us. I hope you like high places. For the sake of the Iron Garrison, I have put up with the indignity of being blindfolded during the passage here, Pine Wolf. But my people could teach the elves of this place something of courtesy were they to visit Khazad-dûm. Let us now see now if the ill manners of the elves spring from their lord. Such indignities would be forgiven if Celeborn will help the Iron Garrison. Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel are most gracious. They will listen to your request. But will they do more than listen, I wonder? It's said that the Lady of these woods wields a terrible power. Said by those who know little or nothing about the Lady Galadriel. Her power lies in wisdom and in kindness, even to those who mistrust her. Well, let us see. This way, please. Yep, is this way? Welcome to Lothlorien, Bosie of the Iron Garrison. I am at your service, Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel of Lorien. If you know of the Iron Garrison, you must know of the troubles that have befallen us. I know that one who enters Moria should expect to find troubles. I should be surprised to learn that this was not the case. Would you say the same if you were home and that needed reclaiming? was the danger that came from home of your own making? Much resentments must be overcome if elves and dwarves are to have peace. But I see now. Oh, but it must happen if any wrong. Perhaps you should tell us of the hardships of the Iron Garrison faces within Moria. Very well, I shall do so. Pine Wolf has been a great deal of help to us in the mines. We have won several battles against the orcs, but always they return, and in greater numbers. Our miners work to unearth new passages, but nameless creatures lurk within the most promising. And now my son Bori has been captured by Mazok and snared by them. Gorthol is known to me. I did not know he had left Mirkwood. I will send a member of the Galadrim to aid your people in their effort. The times are too dark for the friendship of our peoples to remain lapsed. Come here, Pine Wolf, and you too, Gimli. My lord's decision affects you both as well. Yes? The Lord of the Galadrim has much wisdom, and it is his wish that the dwarves not face the darkness of Khazad-dûm unaided. So it will be, and you too shall stand against whatever evils lie now beneath the mountains, Pine Wolf, if this is your wish. I suspect it'll be my fate, whether or not it is my wish. It is time for you to leave, young one. There is much to be done. I must be returning to Moria now, Gimli?
I would have the mines restored, but my road lies with Frodo.
I wish I could help the Iron Garrison with their efforts in Khazad-dûm, Pine Wolf. The mines have brought me great sadness, but I would have them restored, and the Iron Garrison will need able-bodied dwarves if that is to happen. But I cannot. My road lies with Frodo, and I will see this errand through before I return to the mines. The need of the Iron Garrison is great, but Glowing's son does not turn aside from one charge to begin another. I am struck by the thought, Pine Wolf, that both these tidings may not have been unknown to the Lady Galadriel. At my first meeting to her, it seemed to me that she offered a choice between continuing the quest or leaving it to others. And here arrives just such a point of decision. What do I need? A bow? I doubt it. A rune? Or a blade? Well, oh, that's a one-handed sword. Ooh, that is a Lore Master sword, too, with Balerian damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. First pick the blade and then take it.
I have made my decision.
That is my decision. I will not abandon the quest with which I have been charged. I hope you would give Bosi and the rest of the Iron Garrison the aid that I would have provided if I were there, Pine Wolf. When the errand of this company is finished, I hope to return to a reclaimed Moria, and your efforts will help make that possible. Bosi said he would return to the Chamber of Crossroads near Durn's Way in Moria. Go now to him, and give him both my regret that I cannot now return, and my fervent good wishes for its success. Very well. Back to Moria. I have returned as you requested.
These are my first dealings with Celeborn of Lorien. I do not know what to make of him.
Welcome back to Khazad-dûm, Pine Wolf. I am disappointed that Gimli did not return with you, but I am sure he had his own reasons. His father, Glowing, had long been a close friend of my father and Broger's father, and Gimli surely retains the honors of his forebears. This is my first dealings with Celeborn of Lothlorien, and I must confess that I am not sure what to make of him. He has sent a number of elves to help us, And while I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps too eager to blame the dwarves for all troubles, both present and past. They have established a camp with one of my dwarves, Orvar Bellhammer, in a newly excavated passage off Durin's Way, Bazun Khar. It is located on the very southeastern corner of Tharbazan in the southern wall, right near the exit from those gardens. You will find Tharbazar to the northeast of this chamber. Yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. Journey there and lend Orvar your aid. He is having difficulties getting along with those elves. Really, dwarves and elves having trouble getting along with each other. I would never have imagined. Now, do we have...
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Of course not. I must say, though, that Moria isn't exactly the place where you expect to find numerous trees. That's a rather small amount of light to be lighting up this entire area. That's what I gotta say about that. And it looks like I'm high enough level relative to these mobs that my cat pretty much one-shots them. I do a dinky amount of damage with my fire, then the cat goes, "Pep!" And this looks like the cave mouth that I am seeking. And we have arrived at Buzenkar, and it looks like we've got one dwarf and two elves, and I'm sure that they are having nice and lovely conversations with each other.
This cavern was recently unearthed, and the gardens here still thrive.
I am glad you're here, Pine Wolf. These elves have been sent by Celeborn for the purpose of helping us drive the evil out of Khazad-dûm, or at least so they say. But they seem more interested in casting blame about than in doing anything that's helpful. What do you expect from elves? Anyway, this cavern, Buzenkar, has found shortly after you departed, and many of my folk have been impressed by the state of it. The gardens still thrive, at least up there they do. Something rots and corrupts the plant life as you descend. But while we could use some real help in clearing the cave of danger, instead these elves speak of digging too deeply and disturbing things best left undisturbed. If this is the best Celeborn has to offer, I'd rather he kept them in the woods. You talk to Coronothiel, Pine Wolf, and see if I'm wrong. You'll see that I'm not. Alright? Let's see what Coronothiel says.
Some evil lives at the bottom of Buzengar, and it corrupts the gardens here.
Listen to me, Pine Wolf, for the orcs will not... Orvar will not listen to reason. Some evil lives at the bottom of this cavern, and if this place is not sealed away, the evil may spread. This is always the way of dwarves. Why must they always dig in the places they were not meant to go? Will they not be satisfied until no evil remains beneath the stone, and all have been the surface have laid waste to the homes of the elves and other good people? Oh, no. You're asking dwarves to keep stone unturned.
What has drawn the Globsnogger to this cavern?
If Orval will not listen to reason and collapse the only entrance to this passage, sealing the corruption within, we must find its source and destroy it. Speak to Niflog about finding the source and dealing with it. We have seen Globsnog orcs deeper within Buzenkar, and fear that they will soon climb up from this into this place. Have they been corrupted by the wilting rot, or is there some other cause to their affliction? These questions are secondary to the most important matter, Pine Wolf. That they be defeated before they can do us any harm. Destroy them as you undertake nymphalig scheme for cleansing the source of the wilting rot. So I need to defeat Globznaga warriors, 4 of them, execute the plan, and defeat Globznaga skirmishers, 3 of those. And I'm sure I'll be running into more than enough.
The rot that pervades Buzungar is not of the natural world.
And that rot gives us a duty of removing it. If Orval will not listen to our advice and seal the passage, we must destroy the source of the wilting rot before it escapes into wider Moria and becomes a much greater threat. I believe I have a means to do this, Pine Wolf. This barrel will catch pure light, even in the most dim, and reflect it upon the corrupted walls of the passage. If you place it on a stone in the deepest part of Buzungar, it will be like a beacon to the evils of the rot, drawing forth whatever lies behind the wilting rot in agony. At that time, you must destroy the source of the rot, but use caution. You must remain close to the barrel, or its effects will not serve to weaken the master of the rot, whatever it may be. Oh, fun. Will I be able to find the evil of the rot? Will I be able to defeat it? Will I be able to kill any of these Globznaga? We'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays, The Runekeeper.